Missouri. Long ways away. Kansas City, Missouri. Springfield, Missouri. Springfield, Missouri has a medical prison, medical fed joint. That's another one of the best kept secrets in the feds. Get yourself to a medical joint. The yards are a lot calmer. People just do the time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, David, I didn't know what happened. It had disconnected on me when I was walking out of the mall. That's because I was walking by my old workplace and it tried to hook up to the Wi-Fi, but I was like on the outskirts of the fucking Wi-Fi's reach. So by the time I made it to my car, it said it was reconnecting, and then I didn't see not one comment from that point on. So I didn't know if it like messed up or what. Yeah. Just wander around a little bit, huh? Look at some of the stuff we can window shop. And the window shop. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Look, they got them. They got them on sale now. $80. I've had mine for like 3 years now. If only we waited, huh? If only we waited. I'd be swimming in another extra $40. This right here. Yeah. Because I'm gonna get my girl one of these days. She's really big into karaoke. She likes to sing. She can sing. Used to be in bands and stuff, you know. We've all dabbled in something, right? We've all aspired to be a little bit more or something, a little bit grander than the confines of North Dakota can fucking rightfully hold. But she still goes out with her friends, and they go out and they drink and have fun at the karaoke night at the bars and stuff. And so I'll drive her and her friends to and from. Let's see here. Yeah, get you guys yourself one of these. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Still about a good $250, but excellent shit. And I think these are just regular controllers. Yeah, they're just regular controllers, not the dual edge sense. The dual edge sense controllers have programmable triggers and all that stuff. So if you're really into gaming like I am, it's definitely what you want. Portable SSD, huh? I got some gaming laptops, gaming monitors. Oh, there we go. Asmo, hello, how you doing? Glenn, to see you back. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, can't trust electronics these days. No, you can't. Can't trust nothing these days. Believe half of what you hear, or no, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. You feel me? You feel me? Trey Roberts, they have a Costco in Somalia. Do they? What about a Sam's Club? They got a Sam's Club there too? Probably if Costco is venturing there. Hasmo came here to get baby formula, which is like on the other fucking side of this place. I got friends in low places. I haven't drank 15 years. That's excellent, dude. That is excellent. For those who just, it's just not an option, I commend you for being able to stay away. For those that can take it or leave it and are fine, I commend you also. I have an addicted personality, so whenever I do anything, I do it to an extreme. And knowing that about myself, I just choose to not drink. Yep, Moses, nice. Micah Hader, appreciate that. Birds are not real. Samara Phil, I've seen you here before. Beans and taters, flour and milk. We shall see, because I'm pretty sure what I'm coming to grab cost me like 90 bucks. I only got like the $1.60 on me. Everything here is in bulk, so I'll buy like one more thing, and that's like the rest of the money. What places have Kmart? Shit, I don't know. I haven't seen a Kmart in a long time. It's all about discernment. What I pick up, I can put down quick. That's good. Definitely no breakfast beers. It's Diddy Mon watching from jail, nephew. No shit. Are you? You got like a tablet or something? You're able to tune in from a tablet while you're locked down? That's really cool. That'd really help, man. That would really help. Help ease some of the pains of having your freedoms taken. How the wolf. Panic as. Welcome to the live. Yeah, glad to have you. Oh, I gotta kill these wasps today. I was gonna do it during the day, right? I was gonna get all suited and booted, find a use to put my fucking snowboarding goggles on, since those are like a couple $100 and I have yet to wear them or make any use out of them. And go out there and seal them motherfuckers in. But my mother-in-law told me that if I waited until nightfall, they'll all be inside and I could trap all of them in there. That way there's not a few of them out there still trying to, reestablish a home base somewhere next, close by. And I gotta admit, it made a lot of sense. I cannot deny. Okay. Oh yeah. This right here. Are you kidding me? Really? Huh. Members Mark is like $18 cheaper. But she told me specifically to get him what we had him. I don't know. What do y'all think? The price of food is ridiculous. It sure is. You at Walmart, bro? No, user. I'm at Sam's Club right now. They're making me steal eggs. Hey, dog, you can get it however you need to live, bro. You get it however you need to live. Smoke them out. But I already bought this expanding foam. I was at Menards yesterday, and they have like 23 and a half different fucking expanding foams that are all usable in scenarios like this. But I found the one that was specifically designed for this particular scenario, since they thought of everything and have a different version for pretty much all the same fucking. They all did the exact same shit. But yeah, I'm gonna trap them in there, and I'm gonna seal them all the way in. And peace the fuck out. Shouldn't have stung me. Yep, another field trip tater tot. Use spray foam killer. Yeah, use spray foam filler. That's what I was gonna do. We used the wasp killer, bro, and that shit, it killed some of them, but apparently there's enough of them still wandering around to come back and you know, start up again. What's up, Ken? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, we're just kicking it with whoever's on today, man. Whoever's on and. Oh, it is a 2-pack. Oh, I was gonna still buy 2 of them. I was still gonna buy 2 of them, but I was like, God damn, $60 for fucking one of them? That's too much. I was still gonna buy it, but God damn. That's crazy. I'm back. Had to vacuum. Okay. Sticker shock. Yeah. He's going to need all of it too. Yeah, I know. I know. Looks like a rip-off. Now we know. Now we know. There's 2 of them. 2 of them for $60 is definitely doable, man. That's definitely doable. Yeah. Get what the better half said, I reckon. Yeah, that's exactly it. You know. Every time we have an idea, that shit bites us in the ass. Anytime men have ideas, right? When it comes to raising babies and shit, you do what the spouse says. Do what the boss says. It's above my pay grade. Kenley checking in right quick. That's what's up. Kenley. Yeah, Kenley checking in. Yeah, 420, that's what we're doing. But, so is he infamous more or less than Members Mark? I thought Members Mark was the bargain brand. We had him on Members Mark. I think we got him on Infamous, and he seems to be doing really well on it. So that's why we were gonna stick with that. Yeah, because we don't play. Yeah. 2-pack. 60 bones, yep. Get the shopping. Yeah, I raised mine on my own, bro. Yeah. Hell yeah. Campo, good to see you, brother. Welcome to the live. Let's slide through here. I wonder, now that I know. I gotta look at that shit again. Okay, so 40 ounces of Similac is $48. Ugh. And this is 40 ounces. There's 20 each in here. So it's more than Similac. And that's 48 ounces for 42. So the Infamil is spendy shit apparently. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, we need paper towels too. Fuck names. Don't you just love it? Remember, you gotta spend money on something that's super essential, but you don't want to spend money on it. How you doing, sir? Sorry. Campo, kind of like this field trip. Ha! Never cared for Similac. We feel like it got him real gassy. He had a lot of gas, Similac.
Yeah, that's why it's so costly.
A lot of hiccups. Like literally hiccups on the regular. Yeah. How long does one last for the little one? Shit. We make pictures. I remember somebody asked me what I was pumping. I had made a bottle this morning. Was it this morning or last morning? Something like that. I made a bottle. I have it, and it's got a little propeller that goes up and down when you pump. So it breaks up anything that's like not broken down or whatever. And somebody asked me what I was pumping. So we make 16 scoops per pitcher, and that's about maybe 6 or 7 pitchers per container. It goes through a pitcher in about 24 hours. Yeah, it's quite a mathematical equation. Goat's milk, bra? Yeah. 2-pack better deal? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I can. I know that. I definitely know that. Bojack, right? I'm overstimulated enough just witnessing. Yeah, yes, I think that's exactly 420. Blowing out his diaper. I think that was an issue with other formulas. This is the one that he does the best on. Changed many of those. No good. Yep. Farm dog. Good to see you. Oh yeah, the poop from head to toe everywhere is all bad. Yeah, blowouts are brutal. They are brutal. Yeah. 25,
Yeah.
20,
Is it big?
15 rolls, 15 rolls, 101 sheets, 150 sheets. 101 sheet rolls. Thick and absorbent, huh? Oh. Fuck it. Ah, look, in case Mountain Dew's up there. We don't need it no more. Don't need that shit no more. What else? They are the worst. Would you recommend a face tap 2026? I'm debating it. Depends on what you do for a living and whether or not you're good at it, man. Also, whether or not you can pull it off. Not everybody can pull off a face tattoo. They gotta have a lot of confidence. They gotta have a lot of confidence in who they are. Not be a slave to validation. People like that don't usually rock them very well. Don't rock them very well at all. I need some drinks too. B-52 store music drive me insane. What's wrong with B-52s? That's the shit. What else they say? The Love Shack, right? The fucking Love Shack. This is my jam. Yeah, Rainer's Clips, good to see you. You gotta be in the mood for it. Yeah. Never paid for TV. I make my own. Like I said, man, all you need is one good solid cotton sock, man. A washable, reusable cotton sock. Good fluffy one too, so if you like turn it inside out, you know, you can use the inside and it won't like bleed through. I'm fucking kidding. Yep, no face paint, marks you the wrong way. That's right. Give yourself a bottle of lemon juice, a bag of stevia. Listen, that Mountain Dew won't be so bad. Well, I'm already like how long's it been now, Chad? Has it been like a week? It's been a week since I've had Mountain Dew. Did I just say Chad? Fuck no. I don't see my normal samples. Yeah, Baja Blast and Ice from Taco Bell. That was the move for like the last half a year or something. Pop ain't no good for you anyways. No, I know it's not. It definitely ain't. I don't know if it was $1 short and a day late, but we made it, right? It was something that needed to be done and I did it. That's what matters. That's what matters. I got somebody I'm gonna follow here. He keeps looking at me. Probably an undercover. Let's get on him. He doesn't look invested in enough in his own cart or where he's going. Let's keep an eye on him. Hey. Let's see what he does. Let's see if he turns around, sees I'm gone. If he ends up on the other side where we are by the Pampers and shit, then we'll know. We'll know I'm being followed, but I already suspect he is. I'm pretty sure of that. You always know when somebody's paying attention to you a little bit more than they should be. Okay, we'll post up right here. Let's go with you, bro. Ha. Oh, is that him? What was that? Down there. Nope. Nope, that wasn't him. Nope. I see him in the checkout. Alright. Let's get out of here. Oh shit. They went from B-52 bomb, B-52 to TLC's Chasing Waterfalls. No, that dude walked right through. He walked right through the checkout. And he's out in the fucking. He already went past the receipt reader and everything. There's no way he checked out that fast. No flipping way. I refuse to believe it. Afternoon, Cascade. Good to see you, bro. Yeah. Got your phone books taped on, yep. Sweet tooth addiction. Sugar always comes back. Yeah. Gotta get them sweet tooth cravings under control. Why you just passed the ramen noodles? Man, if I ever have to eat another ramen noodle in my life, it'll be too soon. Huh. See if doubles back. Yeah, no, he took off. I think he realized that I paid attention, and he seemed to like immediately abandon it. But I ran into him like 4 or 5 times, and every time I ran into him, he was literally like eyeballing the fuck out of me. So yeah, ramen noodles worth gold. Yeah. Yeah. Dropped your pocket. Go up there, drop your pocket. Like a video game. How you doing?
Can I get your membership card?
Yep. Oh, is there a...
Is that
No, that's right, right? Huh. Shrimp noodles over chicken. Allergic to shellfish. I didn't know that.
$9 and 40 cents.
Mark, are you? Did she just say she gave me $9 back? I think I just got over on them. I gave her $101. It was a dollar. It was $1.60. I should have got 40 cents back. I shouldn't have got any bills. Bless her soul, she thinks I gave her a 10. Yeah, at Sam's Club. How you going? I only got, I was gonna say, I only got 3 items. Check all 3. Three items. $100. Fuck's this little coming to? Isn't that crazy? 3 items, $100. Love it. Get it in my mouth. Love that shit. I'm a straightforward person. Can't eat shellfish? That is unfortunate, yeah. Make a pizza dough once with it? Damn. With shellfish? I've got to say, that might be gross. I have to go shopping myself. I'm sorry to hear that. At least y'all got to come with me. See if we can find my secret admirer. Make sure he's floating around here somewhere. Hey, now. Ugh. I don't see him. I do not see him. Oof, it is fucking hot. Damn. What is going on here? Bet you skateboard. I do not. That's not good. I try to go shopping on Mondays after work. Less people, more peaceful. Can't have my government card. Holy shit. I don't know if this heat fucking shit up or what. That shit was like stuttering. King Yeti, appreciate that. Froze out again. Crohn's disease. Damn, shitting a lot of blood sometimes already. I should just do a week call in for groceries. That's not fun though. No. Throw in a sausage and peppers. Moses, yeah. 101 for 3 items. What? Yeah. Yeah, dude. $101. Is it legal? Cost of living is crazy. Yes, it is. Yeah. How'd you get those groceries? I go through that quite a bit. I get that quite a bit. Say it, CERM. I've heard it all. No audio. All this window candy. Over $1,000 a month in groceries. Yeah. I believe it, dude. I believe it. I don't need to be on any more lists, David. I dread shopping. Sugar completely out of my diet. It's like a fucking fountain of youth. Yeah, it would be. That's tough. It is tough. You a bad mama jamma. But let's get the fuck on out of here. I'm actually kind of disappointed, y'all. I was really hoping that dude was actually trailing me. He's either really good at his job or he was just a regular dude. 'Cause as soon as he realized he was made, he got the fuck out of there. And what was even more telling, there's no way he got out of that fucking checkout in that amount of time. Like he had to have ditched his cart and just went straight out to the receipt reader. That's what I'm thinking. That is what I am thinking. Oh, finally. Fucking AC starting to kick in. Oh, motorcycle license is getting got over here. That's what I need to do still, man. Too much going on. Missed the opportunity to get relicensed. Pissed me off. I was up all night trying to do all that fucking online course shit in one sitting anyway. I didn't sleep a wink. There's no way I would have been able to drive all the way to Fargo with no sleep, pass the fucking motorcycle test. I would have tried it though, if somebody would have woke me up. I lost audio, but are saying that it still collect. Lost audio. Audio is spent. You guys can't hear anything right now? It's probably from being in a fucking cup holder. Cold. Yeah, I'm pretty sure being inside of the cup holder doesn't help. Oh, that is a sexy ass Mustang. It's a gunmetal gray SVT. Probably not the Coyote version though. Sexy ass car, man. This ain't a bad life. This ain't a bad life, man. I've had worse. I've definitely had worse. I feel like I'm living hidden in plain sight. It's literally what I feel like. I feel like I'm hiding in plain sight right now. Basically am, right? It's a little crack. It's a little crack at the mad bustle that I've managed to fall into. that allows me to just kind of coast. It's nice. I suppose it's like that because I get to be a hands-on father. That's what I honestly suspect. Because as soon as I said that there wasn't anything in this life that I would risk going back to prison for, as soon as I said that, you get fucking pregnant. That's why I say, man, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful of what you say in this world, this universe. Words are powerful. Words are powerful. They don't know if you're joking. They don't know if you don't mean it. If you say you don't have something to live for, you don't have anything strong enough to fight for, they'll give you something. They'll take it as a challenge. They'll be like, oh, he's ready for it, okay. Let's give this fucking barren womb a fucking fetus. For the first time in his life, we'll have him impregnate a woman. Crazy shit. Crazy stuff. Coming through, watch out, coming through. Make way. Hell yeah. There's really good time, is there? No. No, there isn't. You know what pissed me off earlier? Like, legitimately pissed me off. I made a fucking short earlier, right? Made a short completely original little 60 seconds of me talking. And we get a little further into the whole process. It's like add sound to it, you know, and I'm like, yeah, okay, we'll add sound. We can do that. I add sound, right? It gives me a selection of music that I can pick from. Go. I pick a song. It checks. It says it does little checks and edits. It's like no issues were found. You can post. I posted it. Literally within a minute, it tells me that shit's globally blocked. It's globally blocked and copyrighted, copyright claimed, ineligible to earn, blocked in numerous countries. Like, why the fuck did you give me the music as an option to use if you were just gonna copyright claim me in the first place? That shit is stupid. Stupid as hell. Okay, it's there. I think. How do you spend with the BS I've been seeing going on? The next time I go shopping with my red and brown friends and family, we're shopping separate. I don't want to miss a good fight looking too white. Ah, shit. I hear. Lost earlier, but good now. Okay, it's hotter there today. I want to get my motorcycle license. I used to have it years ago. Now you have to pay for a course before they'll let you get your license here in Australia. It's pretty much the same here too now. We have to pay for a course online. A few different online, like, fuck, dude, it was like 8-9 hours worth of online questioning videos that you have to interact with. Freeze a bird. Yeah, I'll freeze a bird, brother. Good to get you feel this way. Good you get to feel this way. Absolutely, dude. Yeah, yeah. Just like a Midwestern soccer parent, I'd immediately get striked. I would immediately get copyright striked if I let some fucking Ophelia jam in the background. That's one of her more recent songs. I don't mind. Reasons are the most dangerous thing in any conflict. That's true. My sister had a Mustang 5.0, 1987 GT. Oh, that's sexy right there. She'll let me drive it anytime I wanted back in the early 90s. Fun times. Oh, I bet, dude. So I met Leo Loca 38 years ago. Mustang was his project at Ford. No shit. Okay, Crew Television Authentics. Good to see you. Welcome to the live. I really hope she didn't mean buy 2 of these. And like just buy 2 of them, as in like, you know, the 2-pack. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. Had me straight tripping, boo, for a second. VO was sent to Chrysler to save them from extension through the K car. It was a total piece of crap, but it gave them the money to retool. That's why Dodge got a nice car now. Okay. Extinction. I meant the YouTube copyright thing is stupid. Yeah, I figured that. Juncy? Yes, I am American. You don't get any more patriotic than a fucking dead mascot, brother. I am one of the dying mascots of the Americas. No, for real. I gave that chick $101. And she gave me extra change back. See what I say? Did y'all can rewind the live earlier, right? You'll hear it. I said I only brought like 160 on me. 150, 160, something like that. I know what I have. I have my money in a very specific order in my billfold. So if I grab from the very back and from the very front, it's going to be $100 bill and it's going to be a one, right? The denominations go from smallest to biggest. So I grabbed one from the front, one from the back. It was $101. I gave it to her. I expected, what, 40 cents or some shit like that. She did her little change. She was taking kind of long. I wasn't really thinking nothing of it. She handed it to me. I grabbed it. I turned around. I walked off. And it just occurred to me, I was expecting 40 cents. This is what she gave me. $9. Because I still have the 50, the 10, and 4 ones. I had $165 exactly. So I gave her 100 and a 1. And for once in our goddamn lives, we get more than we gave. Actually, no, right? I gave him $100 for 3 fucking items. At least it's something, right? Can't look a gift horse in the mouth. Be thankful for the small breaks that you get. Hopefully, one of my clients agrees to some work. I priced him out yesterday for everything he wanted, which tallied up to about $1,400 that him and his girl are going to start paying on. I haven't heard anything yet, which is a good sign, because if it was too much, he would have said right then and there, "Nah, bro, I can't fuck with that. That's too steep for my blood," or he'd say something like that. Or he would immediately hit back and would have been like, "I was kind of thinking more along the range of such and such X amount of dollars." But a part of being a good tattooist is knowing about where your clients will walk price wise. You got to know their standard of living. What's too much. But also you got to make it to where you are incentivized to go all out on the work still. Because you go too low, and now you don't want to do the work. You just want to get it over with. Now nobody wins. So you don't do anyone favors by making sure they can afford the work. Do you see the mental fuckery of that? Like, I have to keep it to a certain point where you almost don't want to pay it, but you're gonna have to want to pay it because you're gonna want it done right. At the end of the day, it's not my responsibility to make sure you can afford tattoo work. I do what I can. But a part of being a good tattooist is having the necessary amount of dignity to where you're not stretching yourself thin for, pittance and scraps, right? That's something I did in the feds. I worked for scraps in the feds. I've worked for books of stamps and $10 in commissary. It's there. Oh yeah. Reminds me of my high school food scam. My mom was a narcissist and she sent me to school with $3 while all the other kids were going with 20. My friend Soren would take $1, give me $40, give change for $40. That's crazy. The tattoo I have on my right fist was paid for by a dude I'm not talking to anymore because he owes me a motorcycle. Long story short, it was buy one get one. So if this little thing was only $30 and it was half off, yeah, I must want 2K worth of work. Yeah. Yep. There is, there is a level of tattoo work where somebody can bang it out in one sitting, 3 hours, 4 hours. They're simple designs, not exactly very complex, not too much going on. The shit I do, it usually has to be done in sessions. It definitely is got to be done in sessions, depending on what type of style I end up going with. But ultra realistic, super realism, those have to be done in sessions. And layering sessions, all darks, all line work, all the highlights and stuff like that. Like we can't do those all in one go, So people want the one and dones, they can do that. They can. There's people out there that'll do the one and dones, and whatever you get, you get. But if you want that shit to look right, it's gonna take time. Man, we fucking maxed the shit out of this bag of cookies. This whole bag was full. Whole bag was full. Look, we still got, we had 2 trays full. Now they're gone. Huh, he's on the phone with your man. You didn't miss anything. I just made it home. I have a short that you guys can't see because they gave me the option to use the music. I used the music. Then they turn around and copyright claim me for it. So now it's ineligible to earn. And it's globally blocked in some countries and stuff. So I still gotta go through and figure out something with that. I don't know. YouTube's something else, man. There's some hoes sometimes. They be acting like some little hoes. 4:30. We're at an hour. Yeah, YouTube is something else. And it's not a copyright strike. If it was a strike, we'd have issues. Why the fuck you offer the music if you're gonna strike a motherfucker for it, I still don't understand it. It still don't make sense. But, yeah. Well, that's how it be sometimes, right? Start stacking and collecting precious metals. It's much easier on your back. I started small. It's been worth it. All right, Ken. That's definitely something. I know that there's a lot of sense in that. I mean that's what the money's based off. The money is backed by the precious metals, the gold, the silver. But people don't want that. They'd rather the money, right? They'd rather the other format of it. But if people were smart, they would start investing in gold and silver, collecting everything that has traces of mount in it.
No, I'm entirely serious. I'll give you money for it. I don't want you stuck with it. I want you to have something reliable for your baby and your kids. No, it's all right. No, you're welcome. You're welcome. I apologize.
And I didn't tell you that. He's gonna buy my other car for $5,000.
Are you kidding? No, that's what we was here to do. It's just, we just wanted to do a little good and spread a little good.
Oh, God damn. Who was it that blocked your video? What was the music? It was YouTube who blocked it. The music was,
Nobody's been hurting in a few weeks. It's great.
man.
I'm kind of scared. Oh, there's a waiver I got to sign. You want a helmet? A helmet? Yeah. What? What did this girl want to do?
I don't remember the name of the song now. Yeah, I can't remember for the life of me what music I had tried to use. Oh, really? I'm gonna go try it right now, 420. Yeah, I can. It is real money. People don't know that shit, huh? The dollar might collapse soon. Peso is actually better to invest in gold. Mexican economy won't fold. Not if the cartels have anything to say about it, right? I think I can possibly play it. What the fuck? View on YouTube. Yeah.
I did actually hear something about that. It was a long held belief that it was an inmate that had designed and invented the black box cover that is used on today's high security transfers and max security units, disciplinary units, whatever the case may be. But we were told that it was an inmate that had invented it. And for a long time, we were also told that they got a hold of that inmate somewhere and they butchered the dog shit out of him because of that. At the end of the day, it's a security work. And now you have imposed a torturous design and device on your fellow man. And as a result of that, if it was true, they killed him for it. Now I got out and I looked into it and I couldn't find anything that would validate that story, right? I found nothing that would say that what happened, what we were told, is true. But if somebody else knows something different, I'd love to hear it. I did actually hear something about that.
Sketch it. Sketch that shit. See, it wasn't even like an actual like artist song. It was just some fucking elevator music that was meant to play kind of low and just set the tone a little bit. They copyright claimed it for that. Crazy, huh? Logistics, not cartels. 10 freeways what gets logistics from east to west coast and back. Mexico has a waterway that replaced that. Gas and diesel go too high. That canal is the deal. See, listen to Danielle, man. And whenever he's saying some shit like this, you guys would do well to listen to what he's saying. He thinks in ways that are beneficial to those who have taken too much for granted. How the fuck? I think back out.
I do that.
What in the world? I'm watching them. Bear, that's enough. They're like making rats kind of like excited. They cover them and then they let them go and they get like all excited like the zoomies and shit. I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, that is all it took. Weak as fuck. Yeah, for real. For real. Robert's Hype channel. I know, bro. What's good with you? How you doing? Welcome to the live. Yeah, gotta go now, White Eyes. All right, Glenn. Good to see you. Misdemeanor. What res you from? I'm from Rosebud. Well, my family's from Rosebud. I'm not really from there. I've never lived there. Went back a couple summers. That's about it, though. So dollar could flip value to $1 to 80 peso. They're talking to a new dollar worth $10 to save American currency when if that goes. That's crazy. That time's coming. People don't know. That time could very easily come. Where the fuck is the one that's blocked? It won't even show me the it won't even show me the short that's blocked. Interesting. Well, in any event, I'm from Six Nations in Canada. Okay, much respects to all my brothers and sisters up in the Canadian borders and stuff. We get a lot of y'all up there that come through here, show a lot of respect, love, and support. I'm very grateful for that. And hope to see you again. Hope to see you again. I am probably going to be signing off here. I gotta select a tribute for our leucistic python over at the in-laws, and probably take care of a few things before I go pick up the old lady. Then I go pick up the kids for the night, come back for the night, probably crash out, get up in the middle of the night again and start my baby watching shift. Maybe I'll go live again then, start a whole series, just 4 a.m., right? 4 a.m. conversations. What do y'all think of that, huh? You think that's do well? It's 4 a.m. conversations. Nobody knows what the fuck we could be talking about. It's going to be sporadically interrupted by fits of pissed off baby cries. Yeah. Plus, gold is hard to actually exchange. Texas has a gold exchange, and in Texas you can use it as legal tender, but they don't have to accept it. You almost always take a 10% hit on gold exchange or more. Yeah, Yeah, for the just the processing fee or whatever they would call it. Um, because if it was like penny for value, anybody that would pay you for your gold would have no incentive to do so, right? They got to make something from it. You know, anywhere there's always going to be different mouths that different hands that like wheels that got to be greased and hands that got to be paid off, and wherever there's money to be made, there's always going to be a lot more people, hanger-ons, and all that shit. Money has stood the test of time universally. Have a good one, bud. Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. The concept and idea of money, trade, actually, right? Trade and barter, no matter what it is, we determine what has value, right? And what we determine has value because it is universally accepted, right? So if everybody just suddenly decided there's a lot of something and nobody cares about it anymore, and this is far more rare, therefore it is far more valuable, then that will become what everybody is trying to, what do they call it, procure for themselves. And I mean, that's kind of like, hopefully that it doesn't come to that, because that's like some post-apocalyptic kind of bartering systems. That's in the what we're kind of taking it for granted that the current system collapses, and if it does, then yeah, it will come to where we will have to determine something else is valuable, because all the gold is squirreled away somewhere. We definitely don't have access to it, and it's not going to really do much for you. It's not going to feed you. It's not going to give you water. You know what I mean? Like, times will change. We've seen enough post-apocalyptic movies to know that. Why not? I'm looking crazy either way. What's up? Hi, Journey. Good to see you. Gwitcha Nation up in Yukon. I love my gold. I had to say that like gold member. I don't even know why. I just seen that. I was like, I love my gold. I bought it years ago. Look at the trajectory. Fiat paper is trash. Okay, if you bought it a long time ago, it was a good investment, but that's the exchange now, so it's so good now to invest. Douglas Shatley says, "Did you know?" And then that was it. That's it. I have a couple of videos I think you would like. I will tag you in the comments. All right, that's what's up. Fort Knox is empty. Probably, right? It probably is. Amish gold is the ultimate currency. Land, tools, skills, right? It is. It is. It really is. Skills really are. I mean, that's your bread and butter. And I know exactly how that felt, because anytime I ever landed in a prison, I was a tattooist and I was one of the best. So I was cared for, I was provided for, I was granted opportunities that not everybody got. Like, people really kind of banked on the idea, on the gamble that I would make money, and that them hedging their bets would benefit them when I got to that money making point. And it did. I remembered those who looked out for me and who weren't, super selfish and just looking out for themselves. Because you do, there's going to be a lot of situations in prison where, you got to give people a little slack. You got to let them build, let them work a little. If everything is just, super stringent, then, you know, you only take. Prison's only good for taking. So I agree, Daniel, to a certain extent. It's knowledge. Whoever has specialized knowledge in certain areas is as good as gold. Because what are you going to pay that person that has a knowledge that nobody else has? Gold? Huh? or equal knowledge. Time and energy. Gold is a hedge. Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, that's because we all agree that it is. We all agree that it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. Preserves your time and energy. Does it? I know it's a conductor. It's a hell of a conductor. What really makes gold valuable? Like honestly, the rarity, right? Is that it, or does it? I don't know. It's weird, right? Like we just accept that gold is gold. It's just valuable, but there's definitely a finite amount of it, is there not? Because we have clearly printed more money than there is gold to back. I think that's the issue. Is it not? Is that not the crux of the problem here? We've printed more money than gold that we have. It is true from the river to the sea trends. Yes, energy is currency. Preserves your wealth. Yes, it's God's money, my brother. Ah, ah, that is news to me, Ken. And I do think that there is some real truth in that. Damn it. I don't know what I did. But anyways, I'm out. I'm gonna let y'all go so I can take care of something. I gotta select somebody to meet their maker tonight. We'll see you later on. Health is also wealth. It absolutely is. Yep, 420. Have a good one. Moses, have a good one. Everybody else, we'll see you later. No, you're good. You're good. We're already like an hour and a half now. I try to keep them between an hour, hour and a half. That way they're not super long playbacks, replays for everybody. Gold is electronic conductor. Diamonds are next. They're best heat conductors. Yeah, I knew that diamonds are being mass produced too, right? They're being grown in labs under diamonds dilute the value of of them as a whole because we pay thousands upon thousands for carats as well. We're not doing that with gold. We're not making more gold. At least I don't think we are. All right, I'm gone though. See y'all later.